Today's Saturday, it's the 21st of May, and it's been a really hot day. So we've waited until quite late. It's actually nearly 8 o'clock in the evening before we've come down to Palmanova for an evening walk. So let's go for our little walk. Now the temperatures have been reaching 30 degrees, 33 degrees at one point yesterday, I think. I'm not sure what the highs were today. Hopefully not too hot tomorrow, but it's quite pleasant this evening. So we thought we'd have a little walk along the front in Palmanova. We have actually already been out. We went for a walk in Camp de Mar. Well, we went for lunch and then a little walk.
No, we went to the coffee morning at the church this morning first.
Oh, we went for a coffee morning. I got all confused and thought it was Sunday. Oh dear, it's been a tricky day today. But anyway, we're back down in Palmanova, and this is our normal stomping ground, if you like. It's a place where we go for a walk because it's nice and flat, or at least mostly nicely flat, and there's always something to see, something going on. Lots of places open now, or everywhere pretty much is open. Everywhere there's going to be open. And 8 o'clock, I'm guessing that people will be just finishing dinner in the hotels, and they'll be coming out for a walk along the promenade. Lots and lots of people still on the beach because it's a Saturday. You'll get lots of locals coming from Palma in the local area. Saturday, school children, people who are not working, why not come down to the beach? So volleyball has now spread from the middle beach to this beach as well. Lots of competitions been going on recently. Just walking past the Can Blanc. Lots of people on the drinks. So I did put a piece of breaking news out yesterday, and lots of comments about it. Always nice to bump into some friends as we're walking along the front. Now, just getting back to the breaking news, it's really about people from the UK. It's those people who it affects most. Though anyone from a third country, someone contacted me from America, and so I guess it applies to them too. It doesn't apply to people coming from the EU, from any of the EU countries. So the rules are about to change according to the Minister of Tourism, and the rule that is changing really is that unvaccinated people will be able to come. That is, adults who are unvaccinated. At the moment, only people who are vaccinated, adults, can come to Mallorca, to Spain. If you're not vaccinated, you can't come. There's not really any way around that. Different rules for children. If you're 11 years old and younger, it doesn't really matter. If you're 12 to 17, you can come with a PCR test. That's the rule as it is now. But if you're an adult, 18 years or older, then you can't come if you're not vaccinated. Anyone who is fully vaccinated and all of their vaccines are within the last 270 days, or you've had a booster, then if you're vaccinated, you don't have a problem. You just show your vaccinated certificate. But there are groups of people who are not vaccinated, and it's meant that they can't come to Spain, and they've realised now that does have an effect on the economy, because that one person might be in a family of 4 or 6, and that means the whole family are unlikely to come. So the rule change that looks as though it's going to be announced formally next week, hopefully in the early part of next week, though no date has been put, is that those people will be able to present a negative PCR test. Not sure if that includes an antigen test, but certainly a PCR test. And if they've got a negative PCR test, they will be allowed to enter Spain. That's the change. for 90-something% of the people, there won't be a change. You'll just get your NHS vaccination certificate, and that will allow you into the country. So I hope that clears up the situation. But again, none of this is actually confirmed until it's put in the official bulletin. And the minister in charge said this was going to happen very, very soon. The implication being that it was going to be in the next few days. Well, we're on a weekend now, so can't imagine anything's going to happen on the weekend. So I'll be looking out Monday, Tuesday, and hopefully being able to give you an update on that. We've walked now to the end of the first beach. Still people paddling in the sea, swimming in the sea. Still a lot of people on the beach, and it's now 8 o'clock in the evening, and I've got a few steps to climb. So off goes the video. Just managed to get to the top of the steps without too much effort, and I'll last look down on the first beach, and we'll carry on along the walkway here. Anita leading the way. It is actually, it's quite a while since we've actually done this bit of the walk. Not really come this way for a while.
It's been too hot, I think.
It's certainly been hot today. So yeah, just get our ducks in a row. So this morning we started off with a coffee morning at 10 o'clock at the Anglican Church. That's to support them, help them raise some funds to keep going, buy some equipment and things that they need for the church. Neither Anita or I are religious at all, but I do appreciate the work that the Anglican Church does in supporting particularly the expats that live here in Mallorca, but just expats. They will support anyone, so only too happy to support them. We then nipped off for lunch in Camp de Mar. Managed to find a very nice restaurant overlooking the beach, La Siesta, and I've put a little video up so you can see what we had and how much it cost, and give you an idea of what meals out are. It wasn't a menu del dia. We were looking for somewhere to have a menu del dia today, but we couldn't find anywhere in Camp de Mar.
We were a bit late.
We were running a little bit late by the time we'd been to the coffee morning and sorted a few other things out, been shopping, and so we could have gone for tapas, which I know I would have liked, but we chose just to go and choose from the menu, so that's why it was a little bit more expensive.
Really nice, actually, wasn't it?
Yeah, we really enjoyed it. It was worth it, just for the view as well. So just coming around to the what I would refer to as the middle beach. They've all got names, these beaches have, and I don't know them. I've lived here for 37 years and I don't know the names
McDonald's
of the beach. Yeah, the McDonald's beach, that'll do. And the one on the other side we refer to as the San Matias beach, because that's the hotel. And so you don't have to listen to Anita saying, be careful. I'm going to turn the camera off as I go down the stairs. How's that? I made it down without falling. There you go. And the middle beach looks about as busy as the other one. It's lots of people still out. The sun is going down, and I'm guessing these people will be leaving the beach in the next half hour as it starts to go dark. More steps to run up very slowly.
Yes.
Well, the camera's rolling.
Nice to meet you anyway.
Where are you from?
We live in Devon.
In Devon, a lovely part of the world.
We came on the 12th.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, we followed ourselves.
All right. Well, thanks very much for watching. You've been watching too.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire. Yeah. Our son-in-law's from York.
Yes,
Yeah.
We came on Friday. You know, everything is proceeding. You don't even have to look for anything.
Is it warm enough for you? I think, yeah, it's a bit exceptional at the moment. So you just to calm down a little bit. But
I had to go back to Lulu at 4 o'clock today and just get back in air conditioning for an hour and a half.
It's really hot, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, we've watched loads of videos.
thank you very much. Enjoy your holiday. Thank you. Bye bye. Well, that's one end of the country to the other. That's Devon up to Yorkshire.
Rotherham.
Rotherham.
You remember clearly, okay.
Just opposite the Hotel Tropico now, which is open and been busy for the last while. Dear lady, she's had a little tumble. She's all right. And looks like we've got some market stalls. These pop up in the evening and makes it a bit more interesting walking along. Usually some artisan type things that are for sale. One or two boats out on the sea as well, some quite big ones. We saw some big ones as well in Camp de Mar today. Just down here there's quite a few more stalls. There is a nice little breeze actually.
There is.
And he says, have you got your fan with you today, dear? Alright. There's a stall with lots of fans, really useful thing for the ladies. I've seen one or two gentlemen needing to use them as well, including myself. And this beach also has lots and lots of volleyball players out. So mostly jewellery is what we're looking at the moment along here.
Actually, je moet unbedingt Geld auftragen.
Your name on a pearl for €5. Wow. I don't think I'd actually be able to see it. Magnifying glass out. So it looks as though, yeah, everything so far specialising in jewellery. So if that's your thing. And lots of caricatures here. Looking at these in Palma the other day. Things Anita likes. These trees. And then hair braiding, popular with the usually the young ladies. So, don't think I'll be having my hair braided, but one of our granddaughters had hers done, didn't she? Indy had hers done. Freya have hers done. So this area of the beach now actually comes into its own at this time of the year. because there are pine trees actually on the beach, and you can come and set up your picnic table and be in the shade. So something we've done in the past while the kids have gone playing on the beach or playing in the sea. Yeah. Anita's done her 10,000 steps. I think a lot of those might have been done in the garden. She spent quite a bit of time in the garden. Oh, you're very good.
Garden's not big enough to do 10,000 steps.
We do only have a little garden, but we've actually put a video up today, and another video up today. It was a special video for Corey, who is 4 years old this weekend, and so we were just wishing Corey a very happy birthday. So just to say that again, happy birthday, Corey. As we walk along in Palmanova, we're just actually going past the Paradise Beach, and somebody just as we were coming out was asking what's the food like there, and 2 or 3 people already commented how good it was. I think we may have eaten there actually. This place, the Paradise Beach, we certainly stopped there for a drink on many occasions because it's close to the park where our grandchildren like to play. They've been doing a lot of work on the park, and it looks as though they're still doing a lot of work on the park. So most of the things are actually closed.
Come all the way
Hello.
from Leek hoping to see you.
From Leek?
Yeah.
Oh, the
I
Moorlands.
watch her all the time. Our aunt comes all the time and she said, watch this couple, and we watch it all the time. And I said, oh, I've just said to her, I'm sure this is them.
This is them, you've caught us.
I
don't need it now,
No,
do
you
I?
don't need it now.
Yeah, how's the holiday going?
We've only come for the weekend for 4 days, but
Hello.
I told her not to stalk you.
she said,
Some of our best friends live in
we
Leek.
eat here all the time,
Yeah.
she
Who's that
says.
then? Do we know?
It's Barbara and Martin Sidley. They live in Oakley, which is near to the school.
Oakley and Leek.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the name of the road they live in.
They live near the school.
Leek High,
The
Westwood.
big Westwood. They live near to
Westwood.
Westwood. Just around the corner from Westwood. Yeah.
I've just put on. Have you seen? Was it?
Oh, were you the one that was asking about the Paradise Beach?
Well, I've just put on. We've come for a meal because you say you stop here when you've got the
We do when the grandchildren, but we stop in the park for a while. Is he on tonight?
Oh, is he? Oh, God, he's
Oh.
on our way.
Is he there now?
He hasn't arrived yet.
He hasn't arrived
We'll
yet.
see him on the way
Oh,
back,
we'll
probably.
come and say hello
We'll
to
come and
these.
video him.
Lovely to meet you.
And you.
And you.
Sorry, the
It's so nice to meet
oatcakes have gone off in the fridge.
Yeah, we bought out cakes for Nicky because Nicky lives here.
I
We
make
got them
them.
out yesterday and they've gone horrible.
dear.
So we
Come in
have
the freezer.
take care of them.
Thank you very
When
much.
we bring them, we freeze them.
Yeah.
Put them in, but I make them now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
My
I've become a
daughter
dad.
lives
I'm
in
Mrs.
Australia.
Yeah.
She makes-
Yeah.
I was going to say because you can buy the packets, and
Yeah.
I thought,
Oh
if you
no, I
want
do
some
make all
taking
my own.
over.
Yeah, do it all straight from the oats, and there we go.
Do you
Really
want to put
good.
your girls on the video as well?
No, the
Yeah, come and say hello.
Well,
Nathan,
my
Nathan.
daughter, and then the other two live here.
All right.
Her best friend
Nicky
Nicky
and
and her
Olivia
daughter
and-
live here.
Because Leanne used to work with Nicky at Manos Bar
Oh,
when
right.
she lived out here.
Yeah.
And then of course she came home and got married, so now we come out all the time, don't we?
Yeah, we were here at Easter, and then we're here for the weekend, then we're back in August.
My goodness.
Stay at the
Watching
Aquasol.
You're almost local
last week
at the
Aquasol.
at the Aquasol. That's owned by a family we know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
the
I remember, I
cabas,
saw
cabal.
Yes.
the walk round when
Yeah.
you were going round the back of it, and they said, they're very nice. Well, we've got now the head receptionist,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
does us a good deal.
Ah, no. Well, enjoy your weekend.
know.
We might see you on the way back.
Say I know
Yeah,
them.
Football tomorrow. Yeah.
Do they need to win to stay up?
Tomorrow, yeah, they need to win. Or the other team need to lose. So,
Fingers crossed.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did you
We
win?
did, we did.
We did.
yeah.
We did. Yeah, yeah.
Because that's where you were going last time. I watched you going the football.
Anyway, lovely to
We're
meet
always
you.
going to
Bye.
football. Bye. Well, it's good to see somebody from Staffordshire. From Leek. So, Leek is in North Staffordshire. It's on the edge of the moorlands, and really nice little town. side of Stoke. It's about 10 miles probably from where we used to live in Stoke. But as I say, we've got some very good friends who live there, Barbara and Martin, and we'll probably be in Leek
Probably be watching this video soon, Barbara and Martin.
later on this summer. Hello.
Busy along here, isn't it?
It is busy. Yeah. I think when we had the lockdown, we were walking along here, and we were actually the only people walking along here. It's a little bit different today. 8 o'clock in the evening, and people are out along the promenade, which is lovely. Just going past the Calablanca. People in the restaurant having the evening meals, and some people who've had their evening meals are already out having drinks on the terrace. Busy, busy, busy. Hotel in front is the Santa Lucia. Lots of people who have been watching the videos of the Palmanova have been saying that they're staying there. Great hotel, great position, and both sides of the hotels have beach views. This side looks over this beach, and then the other side overlooks the other beach, the San Matias beach. Just going past Rogers. And the Barbuda Beach, which is one of the places we come to now and again. It's very busy tonight. Next one along is the Diana Beach Club. So Lady Di is the one just behind here. It's all shut up, and has been all shut up for a long, long time now. It doesn't even look as though it's opening, but the Diana Beach bar is open.
Flowers.
They open at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm guessing they're going to be open until quite late in the evening. So, long days. It's the Happy Chinese, busy in there too. Great to see so many places doing so well. Recuperate some of the money that they've lost over the last nearly 3 years. We're just coming to the end now of the Middle Beach, which we christen the McDonald Beach, but it has got a proper name. Somebody's going to tell me that name. And there's still people in the sea down at the end. There's still lots of people on the beach. So we're going to walk around the Santa Lucia now. If you're a regular watcher of the Palmanova videos, you know it. As we walk past the Santa Lucia, there's one person that always springs to mind, and that's Shauna. Well, Shauna and her mum now, Claire, who will be coming here very, very soon now. Siobhan is already counting the days down, and this is people you can see here now all having their evening meal in the restaurant, and then I guess before too long they'll be out for a stroll. In the distance I can actually see a cruise liner going out of Palma. Huge things nowadays, these ships. Seems to have all suddenly gone quiet. It was so noisy for a second, I don't know. I've got strange hearing, I don't hear very well, but it seemed noisy and now it's gone very quiet. Some lovely boats anchored just offshore here. And the sea's very calm. There was a few waves as we were in Camp de Mar.
There's another cruise liner over there, isn't there?
Yes, there's another one actually moored in Palma. I'll be leaving later on this evening. They usually stagger their leaving times. So some people here at the Santa Lucia have already, so they've already had their evening meal and they're now out on the terrace enjoying an after dinner drink. And we're now coming round to San Matias Beach. Still a few people in the sea and a few people on the beach. I was going to say lots, but there's not lots, there's a few people on the beach.
No, not many people on the beds, aren't there?
Now the sunbeds have been given up. There's actually no sun on the beach, or hardly any sun on the beach now. The sun is really going down. Just a quick look at the hotel. Pool's looking good. All the sunbeds are outside now.
It's a nice temperature now, isn't it?
The temperature is, yeah, much more manageable than it has been earlier on in the day. Not so much of a breeze here though. We seem to be in a sheltered spot. It's still pleasant. There's 3 brothers there. And the Orion bar. We'll actually try and have a little walk back down. When we go past, we'll have a look, see what's going on at the Orion bar. But just from here, it looks as though there's still a lot to do. We're just getting past the barbecue area here, and that's looking quite busy. Lots of people sitting outside. Nobody sitting inside. Everybody's on the outside tables. I don't blame them. Out in the fresh air. The hotel just in front, slightly to the right, is the San Matias Beach Hotel. And to the right, a little bit further, is the Globales Apartments. We did actually do a walk starting at the Globales Apartments last week, because someone was asking me about the access, and there is actually 2 different accesses. You can either access from this side or from the road at the top. And if you've got any mobility issues, then the road at the top might be the easy one. You actually come through the car park, and it's pretty flat. But if come from this side. There are ramps, but ramps are never going to be very easy for anyone with mobility issues. So just walking out by the San Matias beach. Beginning of the walk, I was wondering how my knees were going to be, but they seem to be not too bad actually. I had a little bit of a walk today. But, Palmanova's good because it's all flat and fairly even. Right hand side now, we're just coming up to Sisos. It's quickly become one of the in places to be, and you can see it is very busy there. Lots of people having their evening meal. I've just seen a screen which has reminded me of football, so I've got some congratulations to all the Rangers supporters first of all. They won the cup today. It was looking a bit dodgy for the first 90 minutes, but the extra time saw them score a couple of goals and it looked easier from then on. So well done Rangers, and congratulations to Sunderland. Our friend John, who's an avid Sunderland supporter, will be well pleased. They won 2-0 as well. So they beat Wycombe Wanderers, and they will be joining our UK team, which is Stoke City, in the Championship next season. So well done Sunderland, red and white stripes just like Stoke City. So there's just one big match left this season, and that's tomorrow night when Real Mallorca will be in Pamplona to play Osasuna in our last match of the season. And if we win 2-0, that will be fantastic, because that will mean,
If we win 1-0, it'll be fantastic.
or whatever, a win would be fantastic, because that would mean we stay up in the La Liga, the Premier League of Spain. If we don't win, then it all depends on what the other teams do. So,
Excellent.
Hello.
hello.
Excellent.
Hello.
Watching all the time.
Watch on YouTube.
You've been watching us on YouTube.
All the time.
Oh,
All
wonderful.
the time. Excellent walks of all places.
Thank you. Where are you from?
Really nice.
Aberdeen.
From Aberdeen. Oh, fantastic. Yeah,
In the muddies.
yeah.
Been in there for years.
We've just had some butteries from Aberdeen.
Yes, we have, yes.
So a friend brought them out. They're delicious.
They're in the freezer.
We saw you, we come here a week past Wednesday,
Yes.
and one of the nights you passed, there was in a dining room,
Oh,
so
right.
we couldn't cry on you.
All right. Oh,
Yeah, the
lovely.
videos are excellent. Unbelievable.
Excellent.
Thank you very
It's
much.
lovely hitting splat for you here in the wheels.
Yes, it
I
is.
like that one for your grandchildren when they come across.
Yeah.
You went to the plane, I
Yeah.
picked them up
Oh,
at the airport.
that was lovely, wasn't it?
I said it was a nightmare.
So touching. Yeah.
I said it was a nightmare getting
They
there.
kept us up to date with the locators and
Yeah.
Yeah.
everything.
Well, it's all getting easier. I think the rules are even going to change again next week.
I do away with there.
They're going to do away. At the moment, if you're unvaccinated, you can't come. But from next week, it sounds as though they're going to change that and allow you to do a PCR test to come. So anyone who's not vaccinated will then be able to
We'll
come.
do away with
It won't change for us because we're all
We
vaccinated.
came last year in July and in September. We had to go over to the clinic and get the
You test to go back. Oh, you don't
It was
need
a bit
that.
of a hassle. We've got people in the reception to do the locators.
They made some money.
Yes.
They made some money.
have,
It was
yes.
Oh, absolutely,
And the
yeah.
people are at €30 because we get boxes at home.
I
It's
know.
free.
We
7
would
at a
have them
time.
back, yes. We would have them
We
back.
would.
No,
They
no,
don't
you
count,
pay,
but
no,
they
you
didn't.
No,
pay for
no,
them.
you've got to pay for them. You've got to pay for them. But hey, we've had them done several times and we've never had a receipt.
You reckon they'll stop checking the health farmers, you know, the Spanish health farmers?
At the moment, no, they'll carry on checking them as you come into Spain. But the other way, if you haven't got one of those forms, you'll be able to show a PCR test, which is most people have
The
got.
only thing is that it runs out every 3 months. In Scotland, we have to
Do
renew
they?
them every
What,
3
renewed
months.
every 3 months?
Really?
You have a booster every 3 months.
No,
the health form.
Oh, the health form.
Every
Oh, you-
3 months,
We
we've
got
got to
renewed
get
every 3
changed.
months.
Yeah, can't
You
you?
don't have to pay for those, do
You
you?
don't pay.
No, no,
It's
just
just
go
a
in the
hassle having to
Yeah.
get them, I suppose.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you do in England as well.
In Scotland, in England, it's
1 month.
every month.
Do they? Only last a month.
1 month.
So they
If
were
you're on
saying,
holiday more than a month. Oh,
But we're going back to England. We don't know how long we're going for.
we don't need one, though,
do
do
you
we?
enjoy staying here?
We love
We
it.
love it here. We've been here for
Yeah,
36, nearly 37 years now. So this is home.
Can I tell me how you misbehaved at school?
And you really are, you're very good, Chris. Very good,
Well,
darling.
thank you very much.
Enjoy.
And enjoy your holiday.
Yeah, thank you.
So, more friends from Aberdeen, Scotland. There on the northeast.
You know what, the best was that.
There's one place we've got to go at some point, that's down there, and that's the San Lorenzo Tapas Bar. I'm not suggesting we go there tonight, but
No, I think
I
not.
keep saying we've got to go there at some
We're never
point.
hungry when we get to this point, are we? We need a drink.
Just walking past the Cantina Sol.
It's empty.
Yeah, brings back lots of memories because we used to go there when Jean and Pedro had it years ago. And now we often go to the olive tree is one of the places we go to. Can we walk to the end, do you think? Are you up to a
Yes,
walk to the end? Absolutely.
You are.
I'm doing really well at the moment. I'm feeling quite proud of myself.
And then we can have a drink.
So,
and
yeah.
come back.
I was going to suggest we went to the olive tree, but it's looking pretty full actually. Which is great for the olive tree. Perhaps not so good for us. We may not find a table there. I don't know. Hello.
What's the nanny's a time?
Hey.
Nanny's a time. And funny.
Waiting on you. I have a little gift for you.
Never thought it was unbelievable.
Waiting everywhere for you.
Well, there you go. We just pop up like the had on it.
We looked for you, you know the day 2 Sundays ago, where they
Oh,
had the
you at Jay.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
Yes,
did.
it was good. That
He
was
was
right.
right at the end.
Yes,
McDonald's
was.
in.
We walked on through. We never got that far. The people only flew in. So we did that day, you know.
But we've watched you and we've watched
Very,
you.
very,
Oh
very,
my
very
goodness.
good. Because it gives you good and very
Whereabouts are you from the
informative.
north?
Yes, you're from the north.
Are you from
Thank you, Andrew.
Very interesting.
You've got a lovely accent.
Very informative. Really
Lovely,
good.
yes.
Very
Well,
good.
I try to be. I'm an avid reader of the news, so I just.
I
have
know.
to spell it out then, do you?
He loves it. He doesn't want the
That's me.
bulletin.
That's me.
I'm either watching it or reading it or listening to it,
yes.
one way or the other.
Really is. That it really is.
Where are you staying?
Well, we're in the Marsenses, you know, the
Oh,
one
with
with the
all the
coloured
different coloured
umbrellas.
umbrellas.
Yeah, yeah.
We heard you
Very
mention
nice.
way in the lockdown.
Very nice.
Census Wanko, our friend is the
Aye.
manager there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So mention him to us.
Dark,
Yes, very Spanish looking.
Yes.
Lovely, lovely man.
Lovely
Really
fellow.
nice.
Lovely.
He won't be there at the weekends, but he.
Mention us to
I
him.
must do that in the morning. Unfortunately, we're home tomorrow.
Oh, right.
Have to
Yes.
go home sometime. Yeah, do.
How long have you been here for?
2 weeks.
I
The
see
weather's
the
terrific.
I'm going down here to see if I can stay.
I remember you last week.
I have a lovely little tin with the Belfast and says, and some fudge inside it.
Leave it with my husband.
Coming
You do?
back.
I leave it with him, would you?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
I've got like a day.
It's a black and white tin and it has the Harland and Wolff.
Oh, la.
You know, the
Yeah,
lamb, the two big cranes.
Yeah,
So I
Shipyard.
Oh, well, do that just so we can go and
I'll
see
leave
it.
it with him.
Very good.
Leave it with
Please
him.
do.
Yeah.
Please do.
Put a little note on it.
It's lovely to see. I thought we were never going to see them. Never going to see them.
It's funny watching people.
We tried to get in here tonight for a meal.
No chance.
Oh, it's great for the businesses.
it's
They've had 2 years of hell, I think, and
Perfect.
hopefully they
Oh, look, we were
recoup it.
here. We were here last October.
Yep.
We came for a week and just loved it. We stayed in the San Mateus and really loved it because we just love these 3 beaches. Lovely.
Yeah.
So nice to
else.
walk along here.
Very, very.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
And you're just like yourself on the YouTube. Even better, even better, even better.
Thank you very much.
And all the family well.
All our family are really well, yeah.
And
yeah.
then see Serene soon and then they're coming here again.
Are they really? We'll have to watch out for you. We will watch out for you. We will.
What's your name?
I'm Sarah.
Sarah,
This is Neil.
Sarah and me.
County Antrim.
County Antrim.
County.
But I will leave that for you. I'll do that.
Lovely.
I'm glad to see you.
Send us a
Thank you.
message.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
It's really nice. County Antrim there in the north of
Sarah
Ireland.
and Neil.
Sarah and Neil from County Antrim.
People get so excited when they see us, don't they?
I get so excited too. I think it's really nice.
This place.
What is this? Looks like somebody's about to get that place done up. It really needs doing up. It's a bit messy. Somebody just decided they're having a picnic in there. I don't know. My right hand has gone numb from holding the camera.
Mine was from holding my handbag.
So we're at the live music every night at the Zen Lounge Bar. Got a guitarist on and lots of people. It's great. We're just going to walk a little bit further around, just towards the Hawaii, which lots of people have been asking about the Hawaii over the last few months. And the other reason really is it gives us a really nice view of the beach. And there are some nice bars down here too.
Maybe have a drink down there.
This room. Amazing how full places are. We've been walking along one boardwalk today in Camp de Mar, and that was a bit bouncy and uneven, and this one's a little bit bouncy and a bit strange to walk on. We'll be okay. Just above here is the Blue Bar, which gets lots of great comments. Not a place we've ever actually been to, so I can't really tell you, but does certainly get lots of good comments. And the first few places here are closed up, which is surprising.
Run by one of our parents, I think. So we saw some of our teachers here, really big Scotsman. Dear Scottish parent.
This is called La Vista. It's pretty busy. Scotsman. Looking past JJ's Sports Lounge, the golf on. Well, the diving centre's shut up, but that does a lot of trade in the daytime, really busy. We're just still going to carry on walking. All the beds have been put up at the Hawaii Hotel swimming pool. We can have a walk past because it's a nice view. It's a bit bouncy on this, it's like walking on a trampoline. So earlier on in the day, this would have been full of people with their beach beds and swimming in the pool, and they've all gone for dinner now, and it's all roped off. So the staff will be in to clean it, although it looks very clean actually. It's all looking really spotless. The water's looking beautifully clean. And sort of this time of the night, they don't want you to go into the pool. They'll be putting chlorine in there, usually in the evenings. Assuming it is a chlorine pool. Some pools here are salt pools, where the water has salt in it rather than chlorine. Environmentally, probably a little bit better. Chlorine's quite a harsh chemical. So the hotel which we were walking just underneath is the Hawaii. The rooms are to the right here. Got great views over San Matias Beach. Hopefully at the end of here there'll be a nice breeze and nice views guaranteed. Lots of boats moored out there. And people swimming in the sea. Possibly they've just left their boat, and the boat's now anchored, and they'll be going home. There is a gentle breeze, nothing very strong. And a few little ripples on the sea.
Nice boat out there.
Sorry?
Nice boat out there, that blue one.
The blue one? Or the white one?
That blue one.
You like the blue one, do you? The blue one's a sailing boat, very nice. Nice catamaran over there as well. Number 53.
Navigator.
In the distance right over. I'm going to head back now. This curious looking park here, which is obviously for children, it's actually a water park, and during the daytime when the children are playing there's water squirting all over the place. I'm sure the children have great fun. The sun is now setting and the children are, I was going to say they're going to be tucked up in bed, but I bet that's not true.
Gone out. Playing on the beach.
They'll be running riot somewhere. It's a difference in culture as well, isn't it? As compared to Spain and the UK, one big difference is children and the time that they go to bed. So where we're from, where we used to have children, young children that is, going to bed quite early.
Luna goes to bed at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Here
Maybe
you see,
not Serena, a bit later.
you see in the summertime, you'll see youngsters running around at 11, 12 o'clock at night, the weekends. That's not unusual at all for them to be running around in the streets. So the parents will be in the cafe and the bar, and the children will be with them. It's a very family-oriented way of living, and it's quite different. I notice it with schoolwork as well, because I get a lot of my schoolwork submitted online. Hello. You've been watching on YouTube? Ah, lovely. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's right. Yes, yeah.
well, I hope it's helped. Yeah. Where are you from?
Glasgow.
Glasgow. We've just met a couple from Aberdeen as well. Yeah.
Where are you staying?
The Bermudas.
Bermudas. Yeah, it's good.
Well, I was still in it before. I like it enough. Yeah, that's it. This is the same. Food sometimes food is better, but you see that a few of them.
Yeah.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But, I like coming.
Is it warm enough for you?
It's just nice now, isn't it?
A bit different from Glasgow.
I came this morning and
Oh, did you?
they left it. We were up at 3:30 this morning and
Yes.
the flight was at 7 and that Palmanova airport. Jesus.
Really? Was it?
I think because they've not got away for a couple of years, it's just been the best.
Yeah, it is good.
No. But anyway, we got to hear about one,
Yeah.
about one.
Well, I was watching the football from Glasgow this afternoon. Rangers. They did indeed, yeah, Rangers won. And that's good. I've got friends who support Rangers, but I've got a good friend who supports Hearts as well, so good and bad. Somebody had to lose.
As long as we win tomorrow, Mallorca are playing tomorrow. Big match tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, lovely to meet you. Okay, thank you.
Nice to see you. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your holiday. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye bye.
I'll have to stay at Mum and Dad's for about 2 days.
It's only in the recent times I've actually noticed that there is a gate here, and this can be gated off. I think they're probably not allowed to shut that gate, because I can't imagine that they're allowed to close off a part of the walkway. So I've never seen it closed. So we're going to head on back. The sun's going down, it's going to get a little bit dark as we go, so the light is gradually going to fade. Unlike us, we're going to march on, or bounce on, because we're on this boardwalk that's very bouncy. Super Sunday, we've got Man City, Aston Villa, Liverpool, Wolves, Norwich, Spurs, and they're all at 5 o'clock. No mention of Real Mallorca. Oh, priorities are all wrong. One of our grandsons is a big Manchester City fan. Big dog. The hotel we're passing now is the Commodore Playa. Very bouncy here. So, many people ask us about what the hotels are like, and we really can't tell you because we don't actually go into the hotels. So we rely on you to give the feedback. So if you've been staying at any of the hotels as we've gone past, then you'll let us know what you thought of the hotel, good or bad. The hotels need to know what's bad and what's good. So the beach is gradually clearing now. Promenade's filling up. Actually looks quite a nice place, doesn't it? That's not one I've really noticed before.
Hi Steve! My mum comes out like your biggest
Hello!
ever. Yeah, on a coming photo.
Absolutely.
Oh, she's going to go mental. Right.
I've gone with you as well.
Yeah, George. This is George. Oh my gosh, we told us that we was going to meet you.
Well, there you are.
Yeah, they're landing tomorrow. They're coming tomorrow. I've just seen photos of you two, so I can show mum and dad. Oh, thank you. Right, should we have
That was really nice. And not far from where we are in Stoke, they're from Nottingham. And parents Christina and Brian, have I got that right?
Grandson George.
And grandson George are going to be coming out here very soon. So Christina and Brian, George, hope you have a wonderful holiday while you're here. It's certainly nice and warm for you. I think we've done really well. Seen lots and lots of people this evening. And well, yeah, we're just looking for somewhere for a drink, and actually we can go down that way. There's one place I've got to go. I've just got to go past Three Brothers and Orion, and then down there we've got to go past Monroe's because Jim McDonald was always telling me I've got to go and Taylor's and all the places down there anyway. So we'll go back that way. But it is getting a bit dark now. So do you want to go that way? No, go this way. We don't need to take the long way round. Well, it sort of really G'd me up actually, that I was meeting all of these people tonight. Sort of given me a little bit of a spring in my step. Really nice. So it's why we do it. It's why we make the videos, because it's nice. It makes us feel good. And if we can give you some information about what it's like here, what's going on here, where to go here, and if we can help in any ways, then it's an added little bonus, isn't it? And it's what we enjoy doing. And somebody asked me about do I pay tax on my UK pension? Sadly, no, I don't pay any tax on my UK pension.
Why sadly?
Well, because I don't get any UK pension. I'm a full-time worker. I don't draw my pension yet. I'm not quite that old. But when I do, one day, and we did work in the UK, so we are entitled to a little bit of UK pension. Yeah, you do pay tax on you pay tax on everything you earn here. So I don't know what it's like in England now. We haven't lived there for so long, but every year here, most people have to complete a thing at this time of the year called the Declaración de la Renta, and it has to be done by the end of June, and it's your tax return for the year. On that, you have to declare all of your incomes wherever it's gone from. So it's gone from England, it's gone from Spain or Timbuktu. You have to declare it, and you'll be taxed accordingly. And unlike England, they're not very accurate in the way that they work out their tax. So if you are an employee, yes, I am an employee now, so the school deducts tax like the PAYE that you might have in the UK. Well, here in Spain they do exactly the same, but they rarely get it right, and you can actually change it if you think you're paying too much. You can say I want to pay less. But at the end of the year you fill in this form, this tax declaration form, and at the end of it the bottom line is how much you owe or how much they owe you. Hello.
You recognised
Do you?
You do? You've seen us on the TV? Yeah. Yeah.
You look a lot taller, you're the girl.
Oh, do I? Thank you.
But just as beautiful.
Nice weather now.
It is, yes, yeah, yes.
Beautiful, isn't it? Where are you staying?
We're staying here.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Yeah.
Is it, yes.
Yeah, some of my family have stayed there in the past. They've always enjoyed it. Yeah.
Good, yes. Yeah,
Whereabouts are you from?
Here, Ayrshire.
Ayrshire.
Ayrshire. We've met lots of Scottish people.
We have today, and we
the way
actually
round.
we were in Ayrshire. We went to. Well, the thing I remember was Aberfeldy because I went to
Yes,
the.
Aberfeldy.
I walked back a bottle of Aberfeldy Scotch from there.
And still has his Aberfeldy now. We buy it here in Carrefour in the shop.
Costs a fortune. But I do like a wee dram.
And you work over here.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
teachers
yeah,
here. We
we're
live
both
here.
teachers.
Yes, yes, that's right. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a chemistry teacher and Anita's a music teacher.
Yeah.
So we're different subjects. But
No, I did watch one of your on YouTube musical that one of the markets you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
We seen a real thing yesterday in Palma, the soldiers.
Oh, that was amazing.
Oh,
Spanish soldiers.
really?
They were practicing from today.
They were practicing on the day.
We didn't know about that, did we?
near the cathedral.
It was in
It
the
was in
square.
the square.
In the big square.
Right.
There's only about 2 restaurants in it.
Yeah.
You can walk through one coming through
Wasn't
the train.
Mayor, was it?
No, in Palma. Coming through the train station.
All right.
You cross through the wee park.
Oh, Plaza España.
So
And then
many
come
things
right-
are going on and you
Yes,
don't
yes.
know
Come
about
right
them.
down that street all the way to
Yeah.
up to the
Yes.
square.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
There were hundreds of hundreds.
Our soldiers don't shout, Ken, they were singing.
Aye, they were singing. I was
Getting rid of it for you.
No,
Has it gone?
it's away now.
It's away now.
And
I was emotional one time.
Oh, really? Yes.
When they were all singing.
and I thought it was they were showing their pennants, you know, the British
Yeah.
have the China pennants and that. They were on their pavilions and one of the soldiers was speaking English and saying, no, we're getting, they left a reed there. They said, no, we're getting ready to take practice for the big thing in the
And that was today, was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
We miss all this.
We didn't know
You
about
know
that.
things we don't know.
There you are.
Anyway, lovely to meet
Lovely
you.
to meet you. Enjoy the rest of your holiday.
You have a nice day.
And watch to you as well. You'll be on this one.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Well, that would have been nice to have gone to, wouldn't
It
it?
sounds as though that would have been really good to go to. There is an issue, and we actually spoke about it earlier today when we were at the Anglican church, that there isn't a good what's on to find out exactly what's going on. There needs to be a coordinated calendar done by the tourist board, I suppose, that lets people know what's going on. I don't know if I finish the story of the tax. So yes,
No.
you income tax. Yeah, you pay your income tax at the end of the year. So it's January to December is the year, and the forms have to be filled in by the end of June, and it's either positive or negative. And if it's positive, they just refund you the money. If it's negative, you have to pay them back. And if it's a large amount, they do give you the option of splitting it into 2, and you can pay a chunk in June, July, and then another one in November. Either way, they get you.
I'm going to go this way.
So we're actually going to walk down to the left, and the shops are now open. Oh dear, dear, dear. And she's got a bag with her as well. She's got a purse with her. Oh dear, dear.
Don't know what I need.
You don't need anything, dear. Oh, it looks totally different in the evening. I don't ever remember seeing Cocoa Beach. Right next to Rasputin's, the bar that never closes.
Crossover.
Anita wants to get closer to the shops. just got a feeling my battery's about to run out. I need to check. Oh no, 21%.
Are you? You're Laura, yeah. I'm good. Slowly. It's Richard.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, good. Let's get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, get slowly.
Oh, it's nice. So we're not getting very far without meeting somebody we know, and that's really nice. Or somebody who's been watching the YouTube channel. If you come into Palmanova, all the shops down here are open, lots of things, souvenirs to buy. And we're just on the other side of the barbecue restaurant and the ice cream. Somebody was worried, a little boy was worried about the ice cream shop not being open, but it's 8 o'clock. No, it's not. It's 9, after 9 o'clock at night, and it is still open. You can get an ice cream. Oh, I don't know what I need to see. So this is the spa that's opposite the Santa Lucia, and then the bar is the Three Brothers. Frequently have sports on. Hello. Well, keep watching. Thank you. Bye.
Listen to my lads, I said I can't wait till he starts walking.
Hello. Yes.
That's us.
Brian Emery.
Ah, Brian.
From Stoke.
From Stoke.
Yes.
Yes. Are you alright?
I'm alright.
Yeah, we come today.
Yes. Wow.
He just said,
Yes.
Here we are. Yeah, I'll just turn this off. Really nice to meet Brian and Lynn from Stoke-on-Trent. It's good to meet some Stokies. We've met people from Nottingham. That's not too far away, and now Leek, and now actually from Stoke as well. Lots of Scottish people as well, from Aberdeen, from Glasgow, from Ayrshire. We've had a lovely evening meeting people tonight. My battery's down. It's not going to last a lot longer. It's certainly put a little bit of a spring into my step. Dangerous. As I was saying earlier on, she needs a new bag. She needs one that's a summer bag. I think by that she just means she needs a lighter colour.
I want a new handbag.
I know, I've just mentioned the fact that you want a lighter colour.
Well, I have actually got my wedding handbag. I suppose I can use that.
Is that big enough? I can't remember what your wedding handbag. Which wedding? Which wedding?
Serena's wedding.
Oh, Serena's wedding.
It's a bit old now.
Oh,
I've never used it.
I mentioned earlier on the Diana Beach bar. This is Lady Di's. So this used to be a hive of activity, really busy bar, and it's closed down. It's quite sad. Anyway, we've got to move a little bit further because it looks like we've got a fun fair going on. And I know the light is beginning to fade a little now. Well, not a little, it's fading a lot. It's almost dark. So I'm not sure how much video is going to come out and how clear it's going to be. But it gives you a little bit of a feel of what it's like in the evening. So it's a little bit busier on the promenade, but we're on the back road where the shops are. People quite often ask, what can the little children do? Well, here's a few things. Rides. There's a park behind here as well they can play in. There's some jumping, trampolining. Looks like lots of fun. Across the road we have Gelatius, where you can get some delicious ice creams and things. Right in front is Monroe's Karaoke. This is Jim McDonald's sort of place. So give us a song, I think. Looks like they've got a football match on the TV. It looks pretty busy. So people sitting outside. Across the road from Monroe's we've got Taylor's Bar, and that is equally busy. Some entertainment on in there. You're right.
I watch your videos all the time.
I love this colour. It's lovely.
Just sat there, down. I just spotted you.
Oh, I'm glad you've come across.
We're staying at the Tropico.
Yeah? How's it?
right.
It's alright?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
very basic.
Yeah, some friends of ours stayed there a few weeks ago, didn't they, Shauna and Claire with her.
And we went to look for a market that you said that was on a Saturday.
In Santa Clara, it's not here.
No, here.
No, I think that was just a one-off.
It was only a one-off, but
Yeah.
on Europe Day they had it was quite a busy market, but there's just a few little stalls there at the moment.
Where they had the very long store with all the sweets.
That's the
Yes,
one.
that's
Oh,
it.
that,
Yes.
yeah,
Did
yeah.
you see that? On the
That was
video?
that was unusual. That one was.
Yeah.
I've never seen as many sweets.
No.
They had a little market on the Saturday in Santa Clara.
But that's a bus ride away. And here there's no regular market. Not in
this area.
Palmanova. In this area, there isn't really one.
I'm just watching because they put a taxi to take us back. But I'm so pleased that I've seen you.
Where are you from?
Manchester.
Manchester. Well, not too far from us then. We're from Stoke originally.
Yeah.
But that's a long time ago.
But I've been sat at the Tropico looking out, looking for the parasol.
Yes, yeah. I don't need it now at the moment.
I'm glad you came across it.
Yeah.
And so many people, they say, we saw you, but well, we didn't like to say
No,
it.
it's really nice.
It makes it for us. Yeah. Hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
So we want to be on the next one. You will? You will be on this one, yes. Best on Coronation Street.
Keeps us going. Keeps us going for walks. Keeps us out of fresh air, sunshine. So,
Yes, yeah.
yeah. Anyway, you have a lovely holiday.
Bye then.
Yeah.
Bye.
Take care.
Thank you.
We will.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Low balance. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, there's your taxi.
Manchester.
Ooh, look at that machine. That's what I used to have. It's an embroidery machine. I had one almost the same as that, but instead of one head, I had 6 heads, so we used to do 6 at a time. And that's another life. I must tell you all about that one day, but that's what I used to do. I used to do embroidery, but on an industrial sort of scale. And that got me out of teaching for a while.
Should we cross over again?
We always come along here and we're never actually very hungry because we've eaten. And there's an Indian here we keep saying we're going to come to, and we've not actually done it yet, so next time. It's actually going past the Calablanca now, and it's going dark. It actually looks quite pretty this side now. I like the lighting effect that they've got. I was always a little bit dubious about the multicoloured driveway. But this is on this side, right opposite we've got the tandoori, and last time we came it smelled so good. We're definitely going to have to do this. Juventus on the TV.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, you're right.
You've seen your videos.
You've been watching them? Yeah, oh good.
I've just seen the one from Camp de Mars.
Oh, have you seen this already? Oh my goodness.
Oh, my goodness,
Yeah.
I've only just put that one on.
Yeah, it sneaks up on my phone when you come on.
Oh, very good. Well, I've been busy today putting lots on.
Anyway,
Oh, very
nice
good.
to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Bye then.
Enjoy your holiday. I think we've broken a few records today about how many people we've actually seen who've been watching the videos. I suppose it's now that time of year, isn't it? Lots of people here on holiday, principally from the UK, because that's where most of the viewers are from. It's not all of them. We get a lot of Scandinavian viewers, people from Sweden in particular seem to watch our videos. So you see quite a few people from Sweden, quite a few people from Germany too. So it's we've become multinational, and we enjoy it. Hello.
Well, what you think?
You've been watching us on YouTube. Fantastic, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So battery run just run out. I had to have a quick change of battery.
My phone, will it?
No. So on our way back now. On our way back to the car. And we're gonna let's just take a quick look to see if Lee's actually arrived at the Paradise Beach. We were told that Leafy Lee was going to be singing there. Someone we've known almost since we came to the island, actually, when you had Curtains Bar down in Son Caliu. Something you'd rather forget, I think.
Curtains too.
Curtains Bar, yeah.
Ja, hörst du jetzt bitte auf! Wir warten den ganzen Tag
That means somebody's 60. It is getting really dark now, so I'm sure you're not going to see very much. But, maybe you'll pick up a little bit of the atmosphere if you don't actually see very much. This is the Paradise Bar. Maybe we're a little bit too early for Lee.
That's all set up.
Let's have a look to see if he's around. Oh, really nice just to catch up with Leafy Lee, who's going to be singing at Paradise Beach tonight. He's still got about half an hour, quarter of an hour before he goes on stage, and he's with another friend of ours, Debbie, and I'm sure he'll keep everyone entertained. He is an amazing entertainer, and has been many years.
Comes into school to sing Little Arrows for the children on Valentine's time.
So yeah, we go back a long way. Now, if you can see anything, you're doing well, because it's really dark here.
Go there to at night.
Still people on the beach. We're just going to move out of the dark area into the light. Somebody actually wrote that as a comment on one of my videos, From Darkness to Light. And those of you who know will know. Those of you who don't know, you're still in the dark. A lady was telling us that she was looking for the markets, but the markets are somewhat sporadic here in Palmanova. We've got these odd stalls here, but they don't seem to have one on a regular basis, a proper market. They do have space along the promenade. They could have some stalls, but it's not something that they do. They just, every now and again, for sometimes unknown reasons, will have a market. Just looking at lights in the skies, that means aeroplanes taking off and landing. So today I've been putting up lots of videos, some of them quite short things about meals that we've had out, just to show people what the food's like and the sort of things you can get and the price. And a gentleman just said he'd watched one that I put up almost before we came out of the house, so he's bang up to date.
He's watched us before we've made it.
This one could take a while we've been walking for quite a while now, so this video is going to be very long. But I don't mind, if you're watching it, it's a video, so you can watch a bit now and a bit later, or you can skip through. If it's too dark and you can't see anything, you can switch it off. So there's lots of opportunities with videos to do different things. It looks a lot different when it's going dark. Hotels lit up, stalls lit up. It's going past the Tropico, so a couple were staying here, saying it was basic but fine, no problem. And the Tropico's in a great position. It's literally across the road from the beach.
Got 15,000 steps.
15,000? I bet I've done 10,000 then.
Are you alright?
I think my knees are getting a little bit fed up of walking now. Luckily we're not too far from the car. Another couple of thousand steps. So certainly I think this walk this evening has actually made Palmanova feel like summer, hasn't it? It's just buzzing, lots of people having a walk late in the evenings. It's now 25 to 10 at night. And then now you can start to realise what I'm talking about when you see children out in the streets late in the evening.
La piscina grande ce l'avranno piccola.
Someone asked me something about stadium. Well, the Chinese up here is right next door to the stadium, so we're going to walk past there in a moment and we'll find out if the stadium is alive and kicking. So I'm just coming around the corner, I can see the lights are on upstairs. So the news is, yes, stadium is open. And the music's playing up there. The shops are incredibly bright.
Oh my goodness, it's Tony. Tony's still here. You've been standing here for many years, haven't you?
Off and on. Off and on.
How are you?
And the stadium's open. Fantastic. Yeah.
When's it open?
We opened on the 12th of April. We opened early, deliberately,
Yeah.
to make sure everything was still working.
Excellent.
Busy.
It's starting to get.
Yeah.
Last week was fantastic, this is a strange week this week. It's not all the big groups.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's
well.
Adele, isn't it?
No, for karaoke.
Oh, right.
It's Abberton.
Oh.
Obviously it's a different show every night, so tonight's ABBA, tomorrow's the legends of pop in the 80s, 90s and the 90s.
And lots of people have been watching the videos and saying, is the stadium open? Because they're coming soon.
Yeah.
So now they know it is open and they can go into the karaoke and have
Monday, we're closed on Monday.
closed on Monday but open every other night. Fantastic. Thanks very much.
See you.
And you.
See you then. Bye bye.
Saw your mum this morning at church.
Oh, did you? What was she confessing?
It was the coffee morning.
Ah, okay.
Bye then.
Bye.
So at the stadium it's karaoke, different type of music each night. Closed Monday nights, but good fun guaranteed in there, I think. Just walking past Ciro's now, restaurant, and then outside. And then outside here they've got the terrace where you can drink overlooking the sea. Looks really full actually. We did have a drink here last week and we deserved it. We needed a drink. So the beaches are now empty and the bars are filling up. The coaches backwards and forwards bringing people to the hotels and then taking them back to the airport. I read somewhere that all the coaches are fully booked for June. So no coaches available elsewhere. I wonder if there is a table at the Beehive.
Cross over, let's have a look.
Shall we cross over and have a look? Sadly, the paper shop next door bit the dust, and so did the bar. But it's having a bit of a makeover, so maybe it will open something. All right. Well, we've come to the end of a really fascinating walk tonight here in Palmanova. It's taken us quite a while to get around because we've met so many people. It's been really nice to stop and talk to people who've been watching the videos. So thanks to all of you, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.
So many lovely people. Cheers.
Cheers, thanks for watching.
Thank you.